Hi, my beautiful Pisces. This is Jessica from Good Vibrations, bringing you your quantum reading for November. Start out with the Journey of Love cards, or Oracle. I will be reading the passage out of the book because the passage in the book is very well written. But this is kind of just, helps me start tapping into your energy. Before I started this video, Pisces, boy, the sage was really burning heavy. Then I had to stop the video to close my door to give me privacy for your reading. And because my dog wanted to be in here as well. So we do have the energy of a cat and a dog in my room. Most Pisces are are animal lovers. So, all right. Oh, I love this card here. We have the pearl threaded, the number 38, which equals the master number 11. So there is a message here about mastery. And November, most of November is Scorpio season, and we will be going through a death and rebirth. And then around, I believe, November the 23rd or 24th, we hop into Sagittarius season. All right. Gonna move my little Buddha to the side here. And we have the number 11. Like I said, 38 reduces down to the master number 11. So whatever this card is connected to, it will be connected to a level of mastery. But the school of Earth is a master graduating class, okay? Earth is actually one of the hardest schools that we will attend. So, the pearl threaded. Though we labor through the illusions of individuality and have to face our inner challenges in solitude, our spiritual transformation is not an independent event, nor is it for our victory alone as we approach the enlightened way of all-embracing love. Each human being is a pearl of the Divine's Mother's garland, gradually assuming luster and revealing beauty, worth, and radiance over many lifetimes. Together, we're creating a precious offering in return for her gift in life. We can learn to draw on the collective effort to allow our own journey to become integrated into the journey of the group without being weighed down, and instead to be lifted up. To do this, we honor the thread that connects each of us as divine beings, just like the various fingers that belong to that one hand. Then we honor that pearl essence of our divine nature, that we are capable of growth and transformation, becoming divine beauty. This oracle brings you a message. You are to shift your perspective to allow all groups that you're involved in to become a source of energetic lifting rather than depletion. If a group you're involved in cannot do this for you, then you may not be in vibrational resonance, and it may be time to seek a group that is more energetically supportive of your vibration. Trust your feelings and don't be scared to open up and allow yourself to connect with others. The way that you can truly know if a group or a gathering is for you, or if you need to move on, but do trust that you are not alone on your journey, and the soul connections that you will nourish, you will draw you to them like strands of pearls in the Divine Mother's necklace. So, again, this pearl in this card, this level of mastery is connected to discernment, mastering discernment. You know, knowing if you're involved in certain groups, it doesn't matter whether it's a sewing club, a soap making club, a metaphysical community, a religious community. It could also be a work environment. It can be, you know, you could be a yoga instructor, you could be a physical trainer, you could work in some type of alternative wellness, holistic approach. And, you know, you could be in some type of group. These groups should not be depleting your energy. So if they are depleting your energy, then that means that their vibration is not an energetic resonance for you. And you should probably seek, okay? You should probably seek a group that's more like-minded for you. So I'm going to tell you a little story because that's what I do. For my area, I have a holistic and wellness hub for my community. Okay. These two came out together, so I'm going to accept them together. All right. For my community, I created a holistic wellness hub, and looking for like-minded people, I was invited to another group, and it was a women's group, and it was on a Sunday. I said I would go, which typically I wouldn't do it because it was just, Sundays are my only day off. It's the only day that I have to restore my energy. So I went against my energy and went, and it was a sound bowl and yoga group. And by the time that the group was done, I literally left angry and frustrated. So that alone was my message. You know, that was exactly what the universe is saying. You know, why would I all of a sudden, in such a beautiful environment, you know, wellness, yoga, and, you know, sound healing bowls and, you know, chimes, you know, why would I leave so depleted? I mean, I was exhausted by the time that I left. Now, to be fair, I was exhausted when I got there. So it became more, I was more exhausted by the time I left. All right, so please note that even if you're doing something that is considered labeled high vibration, that you yourself may not resonate with the people in the group, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Not everyone's going to resonate with my readings, and that's okay. There's tons of readers on YouTube. Okay, when I first started, I had a lot of views, but I was not able to handle the energy of the social media platforms. I wasn't able to keep up with the demand of posting all the time. So unfortunately, the algorithm started to, you know, not love bomb me anymore, and that's just kind of how it is. But it's okay, and that's what's important for you to remember, that no matter what, your material, whatever you're doing, the right people are going to come your direction. So we're going to begin with the energy of the month. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and then the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands came together. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Magician confirming the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So we do have a lot of internal stuff going on this month, which is great, you know, because again, Scorpio season is about death and rebirth. All right. It's about, you know, these endings. And that's exactly what the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles did come up in reverse, and I actually positioned it in the upright. So I'm going to read energetically both ways, okay? So I do feel like some of you may experience some delays, okay? It's really important for you to be mindful of how much money you're spending. Okay, maybe also be mindful of your health. And, you know, if business may be slow if you're a business owner, but that's okay. Okay, use that opportunity in a different way. Or maybe it's, you know, business is slow because you're transitioning into something new, a new opportunity, a new business, something that's going to bring you more stability, more financial stability, or maybe you're working on a project and you're beginning to plant the seeds for your future. Okay, so that's really nice energy here. Now, remember earlier I was saying that I had my cat and dog here in my room as I'm recording. Well, the Ace of Pentacles is connected to animals. It's connected to grounding and animals. So there's a connection between you and animals are very grounding for you. Okay, if you don't have a pet, maybe you want to go hang out with a friend that does have a pet, because they're going to help you, especially if you encounter any type of illness. They are very healing and very grounding. So there's, throughout the month of November, if you're feeling, you know, out of balance, ungrounded, go and visit some friends with some pets. Also, if you work in a service industry, like, you know, where you receive tips or overtime, this month you may be working a little bit more overtime and you may be receiving some gifts, and maybe you need that because we have this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this could mean that at some point there, you know, financially things were not, you know, very stable for you. So it's really important for you to just take care of yourself during this time, okay? Again, the Queen of Pentacles talks about not being grounded whenever you're in reverse, you know, and because you're not grounded, you could be feeling stuck in certain areas of your life. Also, some of you may be eating unhealthy or having unhealthy foods, and the universe is saying that you really need to pay attention to your self-care. You really need to pay attention to your needs. All right, and this is also saying, Pisces, that there's a lack of balance between work and home. Some of you may be feeling a lot of financial pressure, okay? So, and, you know, that's okay, but, you know, these readings are here to help you, to give you insight, and then you use the information for your own free will, and you use it to benefit you, okay, not to hinder you. So then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So, you know, this is really, you know, November is really important about you seeing past the illusions. And Scorpio is a very intuitive sign. All the water signs are very intuitive. But by seeing past the illusions, you finally start gaining some clarity. Again, it's important for you to know what choice you need to make, and to make positive choices so that it can clear your path. That grounding is very important. All right, the animals came up. The Queen of Pentacles is saying that there's a lack of, being grounded. The universe wants to remind you that you will have the opportunity to turn certain opportunities to make money, to create something new, into reality. It's important that you be very rational, okay? That may be a little bit one of the shadows of Pisces. We're not very linear. We're not always very rational. And in this case, in this moment, okay, you're going to need to be a little bit more linear. You're going to be a little bit more practical. You're going to need to be a little bit more rational. You will have multiple, okay, because you do have the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse though, but you're still going to have multiple paths that you can take, okay? The universe is saying, the sky's the limit. You have multiple paths you can take, but you need to take the one that your heart craves the most, okay? So, it's a little bit contradictory of what we just heard about being rational, but just what you need to do is you need to take a step back and see things clearly. If you need to get past these illusions to gain this clarity, because you really need to choose from your heart rather than your head. Okay, so that's going to be really, really important for you. Okay, you need to choose the path that your heart craves the most. Okay, so in anything that you do, you need to follow your passion. All right, and sometimes, some days there is no passion, and I'm going to give you an example. Okay, maybe one day you need a clean house, and that you're not passionate about cleaning. There's some people who really love cleaning, but other people don't. But what thing out of, say you prefer to sweep and mop rather than do the dishes, the universe is saying go with that. Okay, do that first. Do the things that you like the most, that you're most passionate about. Do those things the most. Do them more. All right, to keep you at least in a energy that gives you the opportunity to keep your vibration high. Because if you're always going to a job you hate, and then coming home and you don't have anything there for you, or you don't have anything, that you're passionate about to do afterwards to compensate for the job that you have, that you're working, that's not bringing you any happiness. Okay, so it's really important that with the Knight of Cups here, to not use your energy in the wrong way. You're probably like, how would I be using my energy in the wrong way? Well, every time that you do things that you're not really passionate about, that you don't really like, you're using your energy in the wrong way because you're being depleted. Again, back to the pearl threaded. And, like groups, if you continue to hang around people and groups that you feel depleted and drained at every single time, you are utilizing your energy the wrong way. Some of you may have some plans going on. Your plans may be canceled, or an event may be canceled. Okay, so this is about practicing self-control. Be mindful of the people that you're spending your time with. Okay, some of you may actually just be losing love or passion for, hobbies that you were engaging in, and that's okay. It's okay, but your energy may be really scattered because maybe you're losing this love, this passion for certain hobbies, certain ideas, but for some reason you're still trying to hold on to them. And, you know, so be mindful of that, because that kind of energy will have you acting out of character. Okay. And some of you may feel like you haven't even found like a career or an ambition that, you know, you're passionate about. But, and that may be creating insecurity, you know, around who you are. Okay. So just be mindful now. The Knight of Wands, because we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Cups over here. These could all represent people, and the Queen of Wands. So we do have a lot of people here. We do have a lot of feminine energy. You could be surrounding yourself with, you know, feminine energies that are impatient, overly confident, insecure, have scattered energy, lack focus. Okay, again, back to the pearl threaded. Okay, if you are hanging out with people who are overly confident, a little bit arrogant, not loyal, aggressive, scattered energy, lack focus, that's going to drain your energy. Okay, and that's going to also have you acting out of character. So just be mindful of that energy, you know, just be mindful of that energy. Pisces, you're naturally empathetic, okay? So even if you're not like, you don't understand what that completely means, you're just naturally made empathetic. You tend to absorb people's energies, and it's very important that you learn how to protect your energy, and it's very important that you learn not to absorb other people's energy, because when you're absorbing, that is toxic. Okay, it's toxic to take on people's energy. It creates toxicity inside of you. So with this Page of Cups here, and then the Queen of Wands fell out with it. So this Page of Cups here, you could be receiving some kind of unexpected surprise, but this could be you allowing in more compassion and love, and just really diving into your spirituality, you know, your growth. And again, I feel like there's going to be an opportunity that can open your heart and that you can connect to your inner abilities. But the Page of Cups, again, Pisces, you are the most psychic of all the zodiacs. Okay, all the water signs are psychic, they're all intuitive, you know, but Pisces is the most intuitive out of the three. Now, of course, there are a lot of people that would probably like to challenge that. All of us have the possibility. Every single zodiac has the possibility and the potential to tap into their gifts, okay? No one is more gifted than another. Some people are just able to access those gifts deeper, okay, because they're able to create the disciplines and that are needed to apply that their energies. Okay, so it's just different. There could be some good news around some type of project, because you do have the Ace of Cups here, and just again, creative projects. So if you haven't felt very artistic, creative, maybe you've lost your imagination, because you know, Pisces are very dreamy, they have a huge imagination. It's going to be coming back online, okay, in November, because you know, Scorpio is our soulmate, so we connect very well with the energy of Scorpio. So now we have the Queen of Wands. I was like, what is that? We have the Queen of Wands here next to the Page of Cups. So now this could be a romantic love coming in for you, okay? But we have a page and a queen, all right? And look at her light, okay? She's holding it in the palm of her hands, and she has her black cat. And by the way, my cat is a black cat that is hanging out and helping to ground this reading and the energy around Pisces. And again, this is for Pisces sun, rising, or moon, and Venus, okay? So here we have the Page of Cups, and you see there's even two hands with a heart like this coming together. So there could be an offer. Your magnetic energy, your light, your magnetism, your big presence aura may be catching the eye of a page. Again, but he's a page. So you need to remember that. Now, I do feel, because we have the Queen of Cups and the Magician here, I feel like somebody is trying to manifest you, okay? And they're going to be working hard. And it could be a Page of Cups, a person who doesn't really know what they're doing, because you kind of have your back turned to this Page of Cups. And you also have your back turned to this Magician. So be mindful of that energy. And also be mindful of the energy of the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands can attract drama, and this page may be the one who's attracting this drama. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic love interest. This could be a child. Pages represent children, okay? But this is somebody who may not be at your emotional level, okay? Because you're very strong, you know, because you're coming in, I mean, you're coming in as the Queen of Wands here today, okay? So very ambitious, very determined, you know. You can be a great manifester, and then you have the Magician here. So that it, you know, it could be somebody that's trying to manifest you, but it could be you trying to manifest somebody. But also be mindful of that energy, okay? Because if you're trying to manifest somebody, you want to make sure that you're manifesting a king, or that you're manifesting an emperor, okay? Because you don't want to train this person on how they should treat you. They should automatically know how the Queen of Wands, with her confident, assertive, you know, big aura energy, should be treated. And not just anyone can handle that energy. I'm sorry, my voice is... So that may be something also that's going on, that you may be experiencing some throat chakra healing, because my throat just keeps getting... So there is something here about you wanting to turn a vision into reality. And, you know, Pisces, if anyone can do it, you can. I know that we are governed by Neptune, but we co-rule Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter belonged to Pisces before some astrologer decided, okay, well, you know, we're going to take away Jupiter from Pisces and give it to Sagittarius. But the truth is that originally, in ancient times, Pisces ruled the planet Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion and manifestation, you know, so there's this connection here that somehow you're going to be really resourceful. The universe is saying to you, listen, you have all the skills that you need to succeed. If you don't believe that, that's, you know, kind of like your ego keeping you from from becoming the best version of yourself, okay? Because here the universe is saying that you have all the tools, you have all the abilities, you have all the skills that you need to manifest your desires here in the physical realm. So if there's something that you are trying to create, a business, doesn't matter. The universe is saying you have the ability to create this for yourself. And in certain areas, you're going to see growth. All right, so we have 1001, spiritual awakening, new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity, and heading in the right direction. So this is a new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the right path, though. Okay, and that's something that is really important to remember. All right, and then we have 1515, the big break. Innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. An opportunity, there it is, the Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity to help bring in extra cash or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when you're performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time again with passion. All right, guys, I love you so much. Have a wonderful November. Please leave a comment. Please hit that like button, and I love you.